Well, hello, St. Louis, and welcome to This Week on STL, the weekly rundown of events happening in and around St. Louis. I'm Rick Anthony, and this is for the week of Monday, October the 14th, and it's brought to you by our good friends at Vito's Sicilian Pizzeria and Restaurante, located on Olive, right across from St. Louis University. Come on by for lunch and dinner during the week, or dinner on the weekends. Always a good time. Their buffet is very, very good. We start the week with the fabulous Fox presentation of Evita, which will be going on through Sunday. Performances are nightly at 8 o'clock. Saturday will be a 2 p.m. matinee, and Sunday will have a 1 p.m. matinee and a 6:30 final show on Sunday. Monday night at the Scottrade Center, it's WWE Raw. Wrestling at its best comes to town with Triple H, your WWE champion, Randy Orton, the World Heavyweight Champion, Alberto Del Rio, CM Punk. Everybody's going to be in town for this event, 6:30, Scottrade Center. Also on Monday night at the Schlafly Bottle Works out there in Maplewood, it is Three Stooges night, always benefiting the National Children's Cancer Society, and always a lot of fun. Bring your yucks and come on out and have a good time. Well, in February, Jimmy Fallon takes over as the host of NBC's Tonight Show. Get a chance to see him one more time in his Clean Cut comedy tour. He'll be at the Peabody Opera House Monday night at 8 o'clock. Tuesday at the Scottrade Center, our Blues host the San Jose Sharks. They'll be in town. The puck drops at 7 o'clock. Now, if you're a country fan, head on over to the pageant on Tuesday night. It's Pocahontas, Illinois' very own Gretchen Wilson back in town, performing at the pageant for an 8 o'clock show. Kicking off Wednesday and going through the 10th of November, the St. Louis Rep presents Fly. That'll be at the Virginia Jackson Browning main stage at the Loretto Hilton Center over there in Webster Groves. Performances nightly at 8 o'clock. Now, Wednesday night at the Two Hill Performing Arts Center, sex columnist Dan Savage will be in town. I'm sure he's going to talk dirty. That's 7:30 at the Two Hill Performing Arts Center. Sarah Bareilles will be at the pageant on Wednesday night for an 8 o'clock show. Always great music when Sarah is in town. Thursday, coming to the Scottrade Center, it's the 143rd Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey Circus this year, built to amaze with a variety of performances. Thursday's a 7 o'clock show. Friday, a 10:30 a.m. and a 7 o'clock show. Saturday is a matinee at 11 o'clock, 3 p.m., and then a 7 p.m. performance. And finally on Sunday, a noon matinee and a 4 p.m. performance. You're going to want to hit rewind and make sure you don't miss the times. Take the kiddos to see the Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey Circus. Thursday night, if you want to get your bopping on, Hanson's back in town. Remember them from the 90s? They'll be at the pageant at 8 o'clock. Friday night at the Holiday Inn South Hotel on Butler Hill Road. It's a dollhouse and miniature show. That goes on from 4 o'clock till 9 o'clock. I know a lot of craft people get into that this time of year, and here's the optimum time to do it, the Dollhouse and Miniature Show. Holiday Inn South on Butler Hill Road. Veggie Tales comes to the St. Charles Family Arena, parents. An opportunity to take the kiddos to see Veggie Tales. That's a 6:30 door, 7 o'clock performance at the St. Charles Family Arena. Friday and Saturday at the Argosy Music Hall, it's a tribute to Johnny Cash featuring Bill Furness and the One More Round Band. That is at the Argosy Music Hall. Johnny Cash tribute. Now, keeping in that same time frame of country music, another country act that was very popular during that time frame, Lynn Anderson. Remember her? I never promised you a rose garden. Well, anyway, she's going to be at Linwood University, and that is Friday night at 8 o'clock. Nice to see her still touring after all these years. Now, on Friday, October the 18th, from 6 to 11 p.m., it's a benefit for the Angel Moms over St. Louis. They're raising money for a memorial garden for moms and all who have lost a child. To tell us a little bit more about Angel Moms and the special benefit, we have our very own Peggy. How you doing, Peggy?
Doing good. How are you doing?
Doing great. Okay, tell us about the event, buddy.
Okay, well, this is for Angel Moms over St. Louis, and this is a charity event that will be taking place at Jim and Deb's Lakeside Pub in Lake St. Louis. It's at 10600 Veterans Memorial Parkway. And we will be doing a beanbag tournament or a dart tournament, depending upon the weather. We will have auctions. We will be doing 50/50s. Our entertainment will be Mark Johnson, 40 Miles to Vegas. We also have a young man by the name of Alec Bishop that in between will be doing Fire Salute. Any information or donations, you can contact me, Peggy Janino, at 314-348-2520.
Peggy, thank you very much for giving all that information. On Saturday, the Central West End's Flea going on, CWE Flea, the St. Louis's most charming open-air market going on at 449 North Euclid in the Central West End. And that is going on from 9 a.m. till 2 p.m. Our Mizzou Tigers host the Florida Gators at Faurot Field out there in Columbia, Missouri. Go Mizzou, we wish you well. One of the most popular bands of the 80s and early 90s was Air Supply. Remember them? They will be at the River City Casino for a performance on Saturday night at 8 o'clock. Lost in Love and All Out of Love and Making Love Out of Nothing at All. Well, that's going to be happening on Saturday night. Also on Saturday night, this is something very, very special going on at the Wildey Theater in Edwardsville. Pavlov's Dog. You heard him so many times on KSHE Radio. A sold-out performance in Edwardsville on Saturday night at 8 o'clock. Now, a different style of music comes to the Powell Symphony Hall. We've had Air Supply, we've had Pavlov's Dogs. How about Yo-Yo Ma? He brings his wonderful cello to town. Wonderful evening of great music, along with the symphony at Powell Hall. Now, we wrap up the week with our friends over here at Foo Bar Lounge. It's the Doors at 6 o'clock, show at 7 o'clock. Tesseract with Scale the Summits and the Ancients, some British prog rock, and also some progressive metal. That is happening on Sunday. A good way to either start your week or end the week, no matter how you like to look at that. A lot of information, especially information on the shows for the Ringling Brother and Barnum and Bailey Circus. I know you want to get that information for the kiddos. By all means, hit rewind, get that information, write it down. If you forget it, just go back to our video and just click it as many times as you need. And until this time next week for This Week on STL, I'm Rick Anthony.